Hello guys, I am Morgan. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. So I don't normally start my videos out with a full face of makeup on, but today I'm not actually going to be doing any makeup. So I decided I am going to be doing kind of an unboxing. This is going to be two parts because I'm still waiting for all my special effects makeup stuff to come. There's not a whole bunch of the special effects stuff, but I do have quite a bit coming, so I wanted to record this. Also, I can't wait for things, so I just wanted to get this portion of the video out of the way, and then later I'll add on to it. So I also wanted to do something a tiny bit different and have my makeup already on, so it's not going to be like a first impressions. I have been using some of this stuff for a while so that I can give you an honest opinion about it and not just be like, oh, this is what I got. Does that make sense? So let's hop right in. So I got a BOXYCHARM box, which if you don't know what it is, it's a subscription box for like makeup and skincare, stuff like that. Sometimes it comes with tools if you have like the luxe version or the premium. I just got the basic box, which I believe is $25 plus shipping or plus tax, which pleasantly surprised, let me tell you that. So I got two skincare products. So I have never heard of this before. It is Hyaluronic Skin Essence from Real Complexion, and it looks like it's water, but it's almost like it's like a thick water consistency. It's not like micellar water, but it's a little bit thicker, and it's a 5-in-1 moisturizing, skin glowing, skin boosting, skin balancing, skin softening. So I think this is supposed to be used as a moisturizer, and so that's how I've been using it. I use my other stuff first. I wash my face like normal, and then I put this on. It is a little heavier for my skin, and I've been using it for probably about 3 or 4 days, and I do have a couple breakouts. Now, I'm not saying it's from this particularly, but it is something to know. I have very, very sensitive skin, so it hasn't like made me get a rash or anything like that, but I have noticed that all of a sudden I do have a couple extra pimples where I normally don't. But I should add, I have been doing a lot of body paint with cream paint, so that could very easily be what's clogging my pores. So I really like how that feels on my skin. It does feel very moisturizing, and once you start rubbing it in, it does get to a lot more of a liquidy consistency. My skin feels refreshed, it feels soft, it is a little bit heavier, so I have been using it at night. But before I did this, I did put that on my face. So I wanted to see how it's going to hold up underneath my makeup. The second products I got from my BOXYCHARM box was Livido, Inspired by Nature is the brand. Which is an age away hydrating cream. So love that. Love anything that is anti-aging. It has evening primrose seeds, sea buckthorn, and pumpkin seed in it, and it's supposed to revitalize, hydrate, and repair. So I put this underneath the other moisturizer, and it does smell a little weird, but it feels nice. I haven't noticed anything. It just smells very natural. I wouldn't say that it smells weird, but it smells like plants. I don't feel like I have any like big review on it. It hasn't. Maybe this is what's been causing me to break out, but I mean, it's all natural, and it's for normal to dry skin, which I have combination skin, so I'm dry and oily. I'm not really a normal skin type, so it has been getting better, but I feel like this dries down really well. The other one stays dewy on my skin. This does dry down, so I don't feel like it's overly heavy either, but I'm interested to see if it's gonna help with my wrinkles. And while I've been using this, I haven't been really using my Tatcha water cream, which is like my #1 moisturizer that I've been using lately. So if I do notice anything different to that, I'll let y'all know. Okay, next step, I put my base on, well actually I did my eyeshadow first today. So because I knew I was gonna try and go in with some bright colors, but this is the Ace Beauty. I'm pretty sure they just used a little asterisk on top. the Nostalgia palette. Gorgeous. I love the colors. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So I went in with the oranges today, which I don't normally go for orange. I actually put on an entire pink eye and then hated it, and I was like, orange it is. Is it kind of fall-like? Yes. What I like about the palette too is that it does have a mirror, so there I am. Oh, it's really pretty. Is it an everyday palette? No, but it does have some like cooler tones in it where you can get like a neutral eye and whatnot, but I really like it. The payoff has been great so far, and I was shocked at how nice this palette was, I guess. I guess I just wasn't expecting anything in the BOXYCHARM box to be like, oh my gosh. Now, the price points on some of these things, they do give you a little card to tell you how much the price is, and some of it was very, very like higher end. I'm pretty sure this eye cream or the anti-aging cream is like $55. So to me, that's a skin investment, just like the Tatcha water cream investment. I'm investing in my skin for that. But I did really like it. And to go with my eyeshadow, I actually got P. Louise. Don't know what this is. This is basically like the #1 eyeshadow primer. Everybody uses it. I normally just use concealer, in all honesty. But I used this today underneath my eyes and to cut my crease, and I'm gonna say, I don't know if it's just in my head, I think my eyeshadow looks great. I think the pigment was amazing. I had no trouble at all getting the pigment to show up. And it is a little different because I'm using a brand new eyeshadow palette, which had great pigment. So I don't know 100%, but do I feel like I'm ever not gonna use this again? Probably not, because of how good the eyeshadow did turn out. If you haven't caved into the P. Louise, I would say give it a shot. It's not too pricey either, which I like, and a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a bunch of this product, which is stuff that I like. If I'm gonna spend a little bit extra money on something, it's gonna need to last, you know? Okay, so we're gonna continue on with eyes. I did get Trestique. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but it came with a mascara and an eyeliner. The mascara, not my favorite. Probably won't use it. I really like the brush a lot, but the mascara itself, it doesn't really do anything. It's not lengthening and it's not volumizing. It basically makes my eyelashes black. So if you like that and you are into the more like subtle mascara, no makeup look, this will probably be cool. Does it have some cool things? Yeah, it has this little flip down thing, and it's a half eyelash curler. Don't know why you only want to curl half your lash, but if you're into that, this is perfect for you. I've never used it because I curl all of my lash. But the mascara itself, I honestly didn't even put it on for this look because it wouldn't really look like I have mascara on, and I put on falsies, so I need a little bit of actual mascara. I will say I really like this eyeliner pen. I put it in my waterline. It looks like it's a crayon, but in reality it is one that you can push up like so, or you twist up, twist down, and I like that a lot. What confuses me a tiny bit is that it does have it has a little sponge on the bottom to blend out, which is cool. And then also, if you take off the gray part, it's a sharpener. Don't know why you'd need the sharpener. I guess if you want to sharpen this, even though it is a twist up, so you can get a wing. I don't ever use cream liners for my wings, but some people do, and some people love that. So this would be a good option for you. I don't know if they don't come in a duo, because I got it in a duo kit with the mascara. I don't think it's worth it with the mascara. But it by itself, it's black. It looks nice. I don't think it's waterproof like my Lime Life ones are, but it seems good. It's creamy and I like that. It goes on very easy. And then next up, I got 2 lip pencils, which I've also never heard of this brand. It's called Saint Luxe. I don't know if that's like a well-known brand or not. And I'll swatch the colors on my hand. I used the lighter one to line my lips. Underneath, this is Birthday Cake Lip Color from Lime Life, but this is their Love Letter, which is the lighter shade lip liner. And then this one is Secret Admirer, which is the darker shade right above it. They're okay. They're a little dry, and I don't know if that's just from packaging, but they're not as creamy as I like my lip liners to be, but they do dry down nicely, which is nice. So they're good nude shades. I mean, they're obviously they're not going to be nudes for me, but they were good for lining purposes and whatnot. And then of course having the darker one is always nice, because then you could darken up your lip colors, your nude lips. So I like them. They're just nothing special, and I believe these came in a duo also, and I believe they were $40 for two, which isn't crazy for lip liners, but it's a little much, especially if they're not going to be creamy and nice. They were pretty dry, so keep that in mind. But they are beautiful colors, which I like, and I'm interested to look and see if they have other shades. Okay, so I did pull up the St. Lux website, and they do have one other. It is called Crush and Cupid, which are reds, and they're also $40 for two. It looks like they only have duos, and then they also have stuff that are lip and eyeliners. So those colors, they could have a little bit more variant, but these are just those 4 shades are their lip liners. One really cool thing that I noticed going on their website is that it is a Black-owned company, which of course was just Black History Month, so it was really awesome to see that BOXYCHARM partnered with them. I'm probably going to look up to see all these other brands to see if they were Black-owned too, because I think that is awesome. And especially for Black History Month, this was the February box that I got, even though this is going up in March. They look to have a bunch of other things on their website too, like brow gels and highlighters, things like that. So if you're interested, I would really recommend that brand. Like I said, I'm not sure if this was just a packaging issue, having them being a little bit dry, but they still went on nice. So really, really cool that BOXYCHARM did that. I think that's it that came in my BOXYCHARM box, which doesn't seem like a lot, but honestly it was almost a $200 value I got in the basic box. So I'm not mad about it. I really love the eyeshadow palette. That's probably been my favorite thing that I got. And if that aging cream works, 10 out of 10. But I did get a couple of other things that I ordered from the Morphe website, and I just have to talk about them. One of my biggest things, this beauty sponge. It's dirty, I just used it, but also, I just want you to get up there. You see that? The tip is chewed off, the bottom is chewed off. One of my kids did that, so that was really, really nice of them. I got 2 more. Now, one of these isn't for me. One of these is gonna go in the giveaway. So, yeah, I did get that. I love these sponges. Love them. It's the Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge from Morphe, the red one. 10 out of 10. They don't have a crap ton of beauty sponges, but they do have a few different options. This one's the best. It is $8. I love it. So I got this one when I ordered my James Charles brush kit, and it came with this beauty sponge. I love it, you guys. I don't know what it is about that sponge that I think is so amazing, but I think it is amazing, and that's why I bought another one. That one I could still use, obviously. I have still been using it, even though my kids ate it. But I ordered another one for myself and ordered one for one of you for when we hit 100 subscribers. So if you haven't used it yet, really, really recommend it. Love them. I also got trapped on the Morphe website into buying their microfiber beauty sponge. It is $10. I have not used this yet, but oh my gosh. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what the difference between these two are gonna be, honestly. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. It says the sponge is made with a velvety microfiber material that creates a smooth, natural looking finish. Just add water and give a good squeeze. The other sponge pretty much says the same thing, except that it has a chiseled edge, and mine doesn't anymore. But delivers the ultimate control. So, And these ones, like, I'll show you since I'm opening one of these. I have kept the other one packaged since I am giving it away. But with the red one, it does grow quite a bit, which I like. I like how big it is. I don't know why. This was my old sponge. I use it for cream paints now. That's why it's so many different colors. It's just stained now. It got big, but not as big as this. And so I really like these. These are my favorite. But I'm interested to see. I think I'm going to try using this tomorrow so that I can give you guys a good review on it. It feels nice. I just don't know how it's gonna, like, if it's gonna be any different than putting it on with another beauty sponge, but it is a completely different material, so it might give you a different finish. Really excited to give that a try. Also, I should have mentioned the P. Louise did not come in my BOXYCHARM box. I bought this. Well, I bought my BOXYCHARM box, but I bought this from Morphe, not from, it didn't come in the BOXYCHARM. And then I believe the last thing that I bought is this, a highlight contour palette. It just says face palette, and I believe this is the light face palette, but it comes with a couple different contour shades here. And then those are obviously highlights, 2 blushes, and then this is a brightening powder, which I did use under my eyes, even though I always set with Laura Mercier. I did use this as a brightening powder, and I feel like it brightened me up pretty good. I liked it. My bronzer looks really good. I mixed the contour and bronzer shade together kind of to give it a little bit more depth. And it does have even a lighter shade, which I probably won't ever use since this is the lightest I get. But I really, really enjoyed that. So I'm excited to see. And this wasn't bad priced at all either. Okay, so pulling this up, it is the 8F Fair Play Face Palette. And it was $24. So not bad for all these contour, a couple blushes. I used this blush today since I went I went orange on the eyes. I used an orangier blush, more of a peach blush, and I really like it. I'm surprised. It's not that I think that Morphe is a bad brand, but it is a little bit cheaper. The one thing is that there's a lot of kickback, so I didn't have like fallout or anything, but when you're picking the product up in the pan, the powder does get kind of everywhere. A lot of things are like that, and they're still great products, so I really enjoyed that product too. I think that's it for the random things that I bought. I bought a couple of glue sticks to make my eyebrows go away. I think that's it for my beauty end of my unboxing, so I am going to wait to get my other products back, which will be about 2 seconds for you, but it's probably going to be a little while for me, so there's that. I really liked the BOXYCHARM so far. I subscribed for 3 months off the bat because you save a little bit of money doing it that way. So I did that. So I should be getting my March box here in the next couple weeks, and I'll to be continued on how I feel about BOXYCHARM. This box was pretty good. I will see you guys in a couple seconds with all my special effects makeup.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright guys, I'm back and I got a couple of my new special effects items. So I got this starting it out, which is a bald cap. It's inside this little bag. I don't want to really get into it too much because I don't want to like ruin the powder and stuff that's already in it. But I have a very awesome special effects look coming up that I have been wanting to do since I started doing any type of body paint or special effects makeup. Super, super excited about this. It is, I cannot pronounce the material that it's made out of because it's something super weird. I'll enter it here. But basically it's more of a lifelike look so that you can easily, with some rubbing alcohol, melt the line so that you don't have like a crease, I should say, or you can't see an edge from where your bald cap is. So really excited to give this a try. I know I just said that you're not supposed to be able to see the edge, but again, we need to remember that this is going to be my first time applying a bald cap, which I am going to be recording that entire thing to go over. It's going to be my first special effects look. But that's why I'm not mentioning what I'm going to be doing with it. But if you know, you know. Super excited about this. But if you see an edge, we're going to pretend that you don't. Okay? Okay. Next, I got some Pros-Aid. If you know anything about special effects makeup, this is like a very common water-based adhesive to help stick things like bald caps and stuff like that, just holding things in place, or prosthetics, things like that. So I got a little bit of Pros-Aid, and then I also have liquid latex, which has usually been the #1 thing that I use for special effects looks is liquid latex. I love it. I'm able to work with it really easily. And I mean, you can use it on top of anything, like trying to make cuts or scars, a little bit of toilet paper and some liquid latex, you're good to go. That will be coming later. I'm not really going to need any liquid latex or anything like that on the look that I'll be recording, but of course it's not going to be my only special effects look, so we'll have many opportunities to learn how to work with these products together, and then my paint palettes, things like that kind of work with it all. The next thing that I got still isn't here yet, but I cannot wait any longer, are contact lenses, which I'm super nervous because I've never put in any type of contacts. I have 20/20 vision. I am blessed, so I've never needed to, but I have them coming. I'm gonna enter a little screen recording of the ones that I bought. So I got a couple of different yellows, a couple of different whites, a red and yellow, things like that. I got 6 from, I think it's called Lens Suites is the website that I ordered them from. By no means am I gonna recommend it or anything like that because I haven't even tried them yet, but I just am really excited because sometimes you just need that extra little pop in your makeup looks, and contacts can do that. So I bought black ones too, which I'm super excited about because I do a lot of darker looks, I guess you can say, and black contact lenses would be great instead of the TikTok filter of the black lens. So I'm super excited about getting those. When I get them, y'all will know if you follow me on my Instagrams, things like that, because they'll be in, I'm sure, all the time. And if I like them, I'm going to slowly start to build a whole thing of different colors. I obviously have very light eyes, so it shouldn't be too hard to cover them up with any kind of color. So I'm really excited to see how it all turns out. The only thing that I'm not jumping into when it comes to contacts are sclera lenses, I think are what they're called. Sclera, I don't know, but they're really big to where they black out your entire eye. Freaks me out. Don't know if I'm ever going to get over that fear. Hopefully after a couple of months of trying out these other lenses, I'll get a little, oh, I can do it. But again, I've never put in contact lenses before, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get the ones that I purchased in. My husband wears contacts, so hopefully he'll be able to give me some tips. But I'm so excited. I'm sorry I don't have a bunch of the stuff for the video to show you, but I will enter in those couple of extra things so that you guys know what I'm talking about. And if you have any questions about special effects stuff, please let me know. If you have any question about any of the products that I bought, also, I need to enter this. I used the microfiber sponge, finally, that I talked about earlier. When I did that unboxing, I hadn't tried it out yet, and so I wanted to hop back in and let you know, 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10. It takes up, I did a half and half face with this and then my regular Morphe, my red one that I'm obsessed with. I did half face microfiber, half face regular. I made TikTok and Instagram story about it. My Instagram story will probably obviously not be up anymore by the time this video goes up, but I did put it into my highlights if you're interested. It is awesome. So again, I use Limelight foundation, which is a wax-based foundation. It's very hard to find things that work well with it. And this picked up barely any product. I had so much more pigment and coverage on this side of my face than I did on this side. And you can clearly see it in both my TikTok and my Instagram, the difference in my face. So that was awesome. It's great for powder. It was great applying my makeup. I always apply my foundation though with a brush, and then I blend it out with a sponge. I love it so far. My makeup stayed looking great yesterday, and it almost finished matte just using this. It took a little bit of the shine out, which I don't even know how that works, but it did. So I wanted to add that. Everything else I will link down below that I ordered and where I got it from so that you guys can see. And if you're interested, you can also order. The only thing I will not be listing below, I told you where they're from, the contact lenses, the lens suites. I will not be tagging them just because I haven't tried them yet. And I will never recommend contact lenses to anybody because I feel like it's kind of a use at your own risk. Unless you have an actual prescription to put in and you know the diameter and size of your eye, that's one thing. I do not. It's probably a bad idea using these. So I just wanted to preface that. I'm not going to be recommending any of the contact lenses. But if you have a brand that you like, you can drop it below and just let me know. But I think that's it for today's video. I know it was kind of random, like unboxing and special effects stuff, but I'm super excited to get the rest of my stuff and finish this out. So definitely stay tuned for the special effects look coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to do it next week for next week's video. I'm also so far loving the BOXYCHARM box. I really like everything that came in it. Hopefully this week or next my March box will be coming, so fingers crossed on that. Also wanted to mention in my giveaway that if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have another way to enter into the giveaway. It still will only be based off my subscriber list on YouTube, but I've started to do a couple of sneak peeks into the giveaway box. So I actually have, it's a little box right now full of products that I'm adding into it. I have decided to, of course, do my sneak peeks. And so the first sneak peek was the travel size Tatcha water cream. everybody needs this, and if I can give it to one person, I'll give it to one person. So that's going to be in the box. And then also the e.l.f. Mint Melt Primer and Cloud Sponge to take your makeup off and stuff like that. I've talked about it, not on here, but I did talk about it on my Instagram again. So those are just 3 of the products that are going to be in our giveaway box for sure. They're all products that I love and I would recommend. That's the way that I am doing this. It's just my preference. Not everybody will agree with it, but hopefully you would still like what's coming in the giveaway box. I'm going to have a couple eyeshadow palettes and things like that in there. So definitely share. If you follow me on Instagram, I have a post to make it a little bit easier to share the YouTube channel and share my account. We are up to 45 subscribers now, so we're almost halfway to the goal of 100 for the giveaway box, which is mind-blowing. I'm so excited about that. But definitely follow me on my socials, enter into the giveaway, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!